Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Sharon, and at Sharon Plans I primarily post videos related to budgeting and planning. So if you're new to my channel, thanks a lot for stopping by, and I hope that if you like the content you'll consider subscribing. And if you're a returning subscriber, thanks a lot for coming back to check out another one of my videos. I really am excited for the new year and new opportunities to do bigger and better things. So I'm just hoping that everybody had a safe and great holiday, and hope you had time to spend and relax with family, because I know I did, and it was great. So today's video, what I want to cover is my 2021 savings challenges, and I plan on doing at this time 3. So if you've been following my savings challenge updates, then you're familiar with some of them, but if not, I'll give you a quick overview as I go through them, and then I'll link the video up above of when I first set up my savings challenges back in August. You can check that out because that gives you all the information for why I decided to embark on at least one of the challenges that I'm continuing. So I'm just gonna go ahead, I'm gonna flip to my challenges, and then we'll get right into it. But before I do that, this is my 7x9 plum paper planner, which I've switched to from the EC coiled planner, and I am loving it. Let me just tell you guys, the disc bound life is great. So I was able to kind of move over the challenge that I'm continuing, and I was able to fit it in here quite nicely. Yes, this is moving forward. This is just going to be great. From year over year, I can just pop stuff out, move it over to my next one, and just keep on going. So with that said, let's go ahead and get into it. So first, I wanted to talk about my $100,000 savings challenge. So as I said, the video was linked above and it's going to be in the description box below, but this challenge I will continue. The only thing I did with moving it over to 2021 is I separated the tracker from the other challenges that I did last year, because I did have them combined. So if you didn't watch my December update, I'll leave that above in the card so you can see how my savings challenges ended for 2020. But for my $100,000 savings challenge, I had a total of $5,136. Now this challenge is going to be, I'm planning for it to go over the course of 10 years. So I didn't want this to be stressful. This is not the only savings account that I have, but this is just a challenge that I wanted to give myself to save $100,000. And like I said, the reason for doing it and why and everything is in that initial setup video. And on that note, before I flip, I just want to say thank you to everybody who's been purchasing these trackers. I just want to say I normally create things that I like and I like to use, but so many of you have been purchasing the trackers. So I just want to say thank you so much. And please continue to leave me messages in the comments and let me know how you're doing on your journey. Let's encourage each other, because let's just face it, saving $385 out of your bi-weekly paycheck is not an easy thing to do, and I do recognize that. But that's why I wanted to make this a slow and steady challenge. I'm not rushing myself if I can put extra money towards it, because actually right now I'm actually at the 6.5 month mark, and it's only been 5 months since I started this challenge. So if I can throw extra money at it, then I will, but I'm not stressing myself. $385 is my target, and if I hit that, I'm happy. So I just wanted to say that. So like, thank you again. Thank you so much. So next I'm gonna flip to and talk about my next couple of challenges. So actually I said 3, but it's actually 4. So here's the layout for my $100,000 savings challenge. And like I said, I was able to move this quite easily from my EC spiral bound planner to my disc bound with no problem. So here's everything laid down and everything is highlighted. So every month when I come in and do my updates, which I believe that since I have a couple other challenges, I'll probably start doing it bi-weekly. But when I come in to update, I'm just coloring these trackers in, and that's how I'm proceeding. So this is the way I'm proceeding. And each of these boxes represents $385, and each one of these strips here is 26 pay periods. So this complete tracker is 10 years. So this is the way I've laid it out. So every time I put in $385 or I reach that mark, if I'm able to put in a little bit more, then I'll color in that box. Because actually I colored in up to $5,005, but right now I currently have $5,136. like I said, slow and steady wins the race, and that's what I plan to do with this. So next, I have my $5 challenge, my $10 challenge, and I'm actually gonna do a $20 challenge. So these are also available in my Etsy shop as well. But the denominations, how I call them, is like low dollar and high dollar. On the low dollar, I actually have $1, $5, and $10. And then on the high dollar, I have $20, $50, and $100. So I'll pop a picture in right here so you can see what they look like. But I'll leave the link in the description box below to my Etsy shop. So please go ahead and stop by. And if you see anything you like, I'd appreciate your support. So I decided to mix it up a little bit because I do still want to make this a challenge, more of a challenge. So what I'm going to do is, in my monthly budgets, I plan on budgeting for the $5 every week as well as the $10 every week. So for my monthly budget, I plan on budgeting $60 for these two challenges. Now, for the $20 challenge, I plan on not budgeting anything for this challenge. Where this money is going to come from is already planned expenses. So whether that be an expense that I just need to bring it down $20, or every week I'm gonna have to find some kind of way, either in my cash envelopes or in a monthly expense, where I can take this $20 from. So this is gonna be my challenge to myself. And really, I came up with this idea because y'all know my family likes to go to Chick-fil-A entirely too much. I plan on starting to pull this $20 out of the eating out envelope. And so that when that money is gone, guess what? When we ride by and my son starts saying, a Chick-fil-A, nope, we don't have any money in the envelope. So I plan to not plan for this in my budget. This is gonna come out of either a cash envelope or an expense for that month. So somewhere along the way, I'm gonna have to find $80 per month to pull out of some envelope, whether it be allowance or what have you, it's gonna have to come out of there. And if some months I can only do 60 and then I have to catch up in another month and do 100, then that's what I'll do. But I am not going to plan for this money. So this should be a real challenge. This should be a real challenge. So like I said, the trackers are available. And another thing that I want to say is, if I am able to save more, because I actually did the $5 challenge where I just saved every $5 bill that I came in contact with in 2020. So if it comes down to a point where I'm still having extra $5 bills and I've completed this sooner than the 52 weeks, then I can add another tracker. That's why I've kind of left space on these. I can add another tracker and just keep going. I mean, you can reach your goal of 260 by, say, halfway, midway, through the year. And that doesn't mean that you have to stop. You can just add another tracker and keep right on going. These are just preliminary goals, but if you can do more, or I can do more, I definitely intend to. So these are the 4. I said 3, but these are the 4 challenges that I want to add. I guess I didn't add my $100,000 challenge because that was a continuation, but it still is a challenge. So there's going to be 4. So essentially every month I will be budgeting for $830 worth of savings challenges. And then I'm going to have to find an additional $80 from planned expenses to fund the other. So it should be exciting. I hope those of you who have purchased the trackers will comment and subscribe to my channel, and make sure that we keep each other encouraged and we talk about some of the challenges that we may have along the way, because it always just encourages everybody. Even if you're not on the challenge and you don't have a tracker, you can still participate. I just say, it doesn't matter how much we make, it matters how much we save. So let's all challenge ourselves in 2021 to save more than we did before, or start saving from now on. It's definitely a great thing. And if you check out my December video, you'll see how I decided to spend my savings challenge money. And when we get to the end of 2021, I'll make some determinations on what I plan to do with the money that I save from these challenges. I just wanted to get on here and let you guys know, and I'll be checking in real soon with my first update for the first part of January. Like I said, thanks again. And if you guys like the content, please consider subscribing, giving the video a like, and clicking the notification bell so that you're updated when I upload future videos. And have a great new year. Bye for now.